Video on the basic features of my mountain bike. Thought today I would go into the 3 touch points. They call them touch points because that's where they touch your body: the seat, pedals, and the grips. The seat is the easy one because that's just the stock seat that the Scott Spark comes with. It's Belcara, whatever that means, but it's a fantastic seat. I didn't have any problems with it. It's got a little bit of padding and matches my sit bones pretty well. Any seat is going to be uncomfortable, kind of not really sitting down in the seat a whole lot when you're riding up and down the hills and over roots, but the seat is one of the 3 important touch points. The others, the pedals, believe it or not, the more you spend on a mountain bike, the less likely they are to come with pedals. I don't know why that is. They say it's because it's such a personal choice. Everybody buys their own pedals anyway, but I would say that's true about all 3 of the touch points. But well, even though I didn't buy a new seat, anyway, these I think are Crank Brothers Stamp 1. I didn't care about the color. They didn't have black. I would have picked black, but red was the closest to matching my bike. Ends up it's a little pink, but I don't care. It's covered with dirt, you never know anyway. The 3rd touch point are the grips, and that is kind of the reason I'm doing this video, because I just changed my grips today. Yeah, that is a personal preference. The original grips were just straight all the way along. These grips have a pad and a flare to cushion the heel of your palm a little bit as you ride, to prevent some tendon strain. I just installed them this week. I rode with it first time yesterday and made a few adjustments, and this morning I think I got them just about to the point where they're doing me some good and not biting into my wrists, heels of my palms too much. So I think that's probably where I'm going to keep them sitting. The grips are called lock-on because they lock on. They don't just slide in. You also have to find the screw, whatever that is. Yeah, it's a hex screw, and then there's a hex screw over here, so they lock into place and they don't twist on you as you're riding. The lock-on this side I had to remove because Scott builds the adjustment lever for the dropper post and for suspension lockouts into the same body, which performs a 3rd action of locking on the grip on this side. So the rubber that goes underneath, you can see I had to whittle it away a little bit on that edge and then sand it down, because it was the diameter was just a little bit too thick for this thing to wrap around. I think you can see it's not a hex screw. I think it's some star. So that's how I managed to get that on. It's not that big of a deal as long as you know that that's what you're getting into. So I think that covers the touch points, and I'll end the video here. Hope you enjoyed.